Militarily, the flag is your identification. And most of us think of that in terms of identification to the enemy. But it's also identification to your fellow troops and to your own soldiers in your regiment.
For a Civil War soldier, it not only had the symbolic importance, but it was also functional. The colors were posted in the center of the line of battle. And when your battalion was ordered forward, the front rank of the color party, they stepped 6 feet in front of the rest of the regiment. So you actually followed your flags into battle. The 54th Massachusetts Volunteer Infantry was the first black regiment raised by a northern state east of the Mississippi. And it's going to be the most famous. During the 54th Massachusetts' first big battle, the assault on Fort Wagner.
It was July 18th, 1863.
And leading the way up was the sergeant who was carrying the regiment's national color, William H. Carney.
Sergeant Carney's sister, whose name was Mary Carney Mindu, is my great-great-grandmother.
He's able to get to the top. His colonel is killed in front of him. He's hit 3 or 4 times, but he keeps waving the flag as a rallying point. Men
are shot, left and right. I mean, they're going down unfortunately, by the numbers. Sergeant Carney sees the color bearer injured, throws his musket aside, reaches his flags, and then for the next 3 to 4 hours holds on to that flag.
Eventually, the 54th suffers more than 40% casualties and has to retreat. And Carney goes back. I mean, he's hit in both legs. He's hit in his shoulder, possibly his breast as well. He has to retreat on his knees for nearly a mile. But he won't give up that flag. He's going to get that back. He's not going to let it fall into enemy hands. He makes his way to a Union field hospital, and he comes in, and I mean, he must have been soaked with his own blood. And people are just amazed that he's still able to move. And just before he faints, he says,
"Boys, I only did my duty. The old flag never touched the ground."